October 10th, 2013. Dear Daddy, you took away my innocence, my hopes, my dreams, my youth. You took from me my very soul. Who could have been? I never knew. Years 5 to 10, you preyed on my innocence. Why? For what reason? Did you honestly believe that was okay? I try to put it together in my head over and over again. Why would you ever hurt your baby girl? Why, Daddy? You were supposed to protect me, hold my hand when I was afraid, tell me everything is going to be okay, pick me up and spin me in circles. Instead, you never protected me. You hurt me. If I was afraid, it was because I was afraid of you. What you did to me is the opposite of okay. Daddy, you hurt me in every possible way. I never had a chance to be a child. I never got a childhood that I now dream of. And I hope that you know you can never take it back. You can say you're sorry as many times as you want, but I'm not sure if I believe it. I'm not sure if I believe it because you never seem like you care. You can't sit down and talk to me about it. Well, we talked about it once, Dad, maybe twice. You think that's enough time? If I sat down with you and explained to you how I feel, it would take me the rest of my life to tell you. That's how many emotions I have inside of me, buried deep down. The only reason they're still buried is because I can't hurt you. I don't know why, but I just can't. And I know that if I told you how I feel, how I really feel, it would break you in half. I don't think there would be anything left of you. I feel like one of the only reasons you get up in the morning is because of me. Because you know that I need you. No matter what, no matter how much hurt, no matter how much I've cried, no matter how much pain I have, I would still be nothing without you. And I know that you know that. I think that if I didn't forgive you, then you wouldn't still be here with us on this earth. I think you would have ended it a long time ago. Maybe I'm wrong, that's just what I think. Daddy, I just wish we could start over. Start everything over. I know that you were an amazing father, and I wouldn't trade you for anything else in the world. You mean more to me than you will ever know. You are the only other person than me that knows exactly what happened. Maybe you try to forget just like I do. Or maybe you try to block it all out. But honestly, it still haunts me everywhere I go. It's like a demon is following me everywhere I turn. I mean, yeah, I don't think about it all the time, but it's always in the back of my mind. And I think it will stay there until you talk to me and explain everything. I just want to know, why? Why, Dad? Or maybe it'll go away after I tell you everything that's been on my mind for the past 9 years. Just so you know, I'm not the only person you hurt, Dad. You also hurt my mother. You hurt her more than I can ever explain. I used to listen to her cry so loud she screamed. I remember her holding me all the time, telling me it would be okay. I remember crying hysterically with her while I was wrapped in her arms. I remember refusing to talk to anyone. I wouldn't even talk to her. I couldn't. The fact that her own daughter wouldn't explain to her made her drink more and more. I remember how much I hurt her when I was younger. All I ever did was push her away. She was there for me all the nights when I cried myself to sleep even. She was there when I slit my wrists over and over again. She helped the bleeding stop. She was there watching me change, watching me shut down from the world. She's the only one that has seen how much pain I carry. She's the woman I depended on for every little thing. She gave me everything I ever wanted. It just hurts me even more, knowing that what you did changed and affected the amazing woman she is. Where were you, Dad? Why couldn't you hold me like she did? Why couldn't you watch me change? Why couldn't you watch me slit my wrists at the age of 12? Why couldn't you see me getting hammered at the age of 13? Why couldn't you be there when I had sex with every boy I was with, because that's the only way I knew how to love somebody? I just wish you could have seen the ways I was changing at such a young age. I'm sorry if that hurts you, but it hurts me too. And Dad, what about Grandma, my Mima? How do you think that made her feel? I will never know because it hurts her so fucking much she won't even talk to me about it. The only thing she's asked me was why I didn't fucking tell her. She was my everything and I didn't even tell her. I think if I told her when it was happening, she wouldn't have believed me anyways. I was her angel and you were her perfect baby boy. I wish I could just go back in time and scream her name while we were at her house. I just don't understand why she won't talk to me about it. It hurts me so much knowing that I have no idea how she feels inside. You know that she's just like me. She's fragile, so loving, and acts like she's so happy. But deep down inside, she's hiding something just like I was. And she will always be that way because nobody can bear to see her cry. I love my Mima more than you know, Dad. She is the only person that I wish knew every single thing. But I doubt she ever will. Who's gonna tell her? Not me. Dad, it seems like you don't carry around pain, sadness, happiness, nor sorrow. I think you carry around regret. The most regret I've ever seen a man carry. You're so emotionless every day, Dad. You never have a frown or a smile on your face. A real smile on your face. It's just emotionless. Sometimes when I think too much and cry too hard, I get emotionless. I think that you've been carrying this around with you for your whole life. And you just don't know how to express it. At first it was your drinking. And then it turned to your pills. Then it turned into more and more pills. And now it seems like you want to work yourself to death. I know that you do those things for a reason. But Dad, what is the reason? Is it because of me, or is it because of the shame you have inside? All the pain buried deep down. All the regret and hurt. All those feelings that you never show anyone. I think the only way you're going to heal is if you let those emotions show, Dad. Just cry. Or maybe scream. I know that you're sorry because the first time you told me you were sorry, you were bawling. You couldn't even look at me. We were on the porch. It was just me and you. You explained to me why you did it and told me how sorry you were. How much it would always be your baby girl. I don't really remember what you told me. It hurts so fucking bad to see you cry that way. I don't really remember. Oh. I can see how hurt I am or how much pain I have and how what you did to me changed me entirely. But I still wish I could take all your pain away. Maybe I'm the only one that should be suffering. I think you've suffered since you were little. But I guess I've suffered since I was a little girl also. I just hate that you're not happy. Maybe after we sit down face to face, setting each other's feelings aside and sharing every emotion and suffering we faced, then I think there won't be demons following either of us. I would really like to go see a counselor, just me and you, so we can actually have a relationship, Dad. That's truly what I want. I want you to know that no matter what I may say or do, I will always love you.